Hey guys, Chris here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage. PJ is our director today. Hi PJ.
I am here.
And hi everybody out there in Facebook land. Hey, today is Mailbag Wednesday. And you know what we're going to do today on Mailbag Wednesday? This is not a far stretch, guys. We're going to answer the letters that you sent in to us. Thanks for sending them in.
Just like the letter O.
Just like the letter O. That's such a great letter. You know my favorite letter of the whole alphabet? It's that big long one right in the middle, L-M-N-O.
Yeah.
I love that letter, L-M-N-O. Okay.
We better get on with the questions.
Yeah, that's right. From Mike Brown, and Mike Brown's one of our great daily viewers. Mike, thanks for watching us today. On the giveaways that have the Backyard Buddy Lift, and that's the Hellcat giveaway, and that's the Mustang giveaway. So a bonus prize is added, and that is the Backyard Buddy Lift.
Two of them.
Two of them. Yeah, so now 2 vehicles, 1 lift. You don't get 2 lifts because there's 2 vehicles. You get 1 lift, but you get 2 vehicles if you're the winner.
So you can put one over the top of another.
There you go. That's absolutely right. So the winner of the Hellcats gets 1 lift. The winner of the Mustangs gets 1 lift. It's from Advantage Lifts from their division, Backyard Buddy. Like fantastic lifts. I'd like to get one for my place. And I know PJ, once you settle back down, you'd love to get one for your place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, is the installation cost included as part of the prize? And that's an excellent question. No, guys, it is not. So they will deliver it to you, and as Mike pre-assumed here, that they will ship from manufactured in Warren, Ohio, made in the USA, and assembly is required. So you're going to have to get your own installation guy and an electrician to come in and do that. But guys, that's a nominal cost compared to the wonderful value of these Backyard Buddy lifts. They retail for about $8,600, and that doesn't even count all the extras that you get.
Plus shipping that.
Plus the shipping, that's got to be a few $100 minimum, freight, I would guess. So anyway, Mike, thanks for that. Benji Norris, another one of our great Facebook fans. Benji, thanks for joining us today. I know you're out there.
Benji's on with us too.
All right, Benji. Hey, Benji, are you related to Chuck Norris? I ever tell you the time I was backstage at the Whiskey A Go-Go? This is a true story, back in my rock and roll days. And we were back there, and it was a record release party. This had to be about 88 or so.
Where, L.A.?
And in L.A. at the Whiskey A Go-Go, right on the Sunset Strip. And we're back there, and we're talking to the band, and they're holding a record release party. And who walks into the green room right there? Chuck Norris. And everybody just sort of shuts up. They're like, oh, there's Chuck Norris. True story. Hey, okay, Benji, tell us if you're related to Chuck, and I'm going to answer your question. Benji asks, if I remember right, carburetors sometimes have issues in higher altitudes. If he were to win one of these classics, how would he go about adjusting the carburetor for use in Tennessee?
On the classics.
It's a great question. So here's the thing. When you think about at what level a carburetor needs adjustment for being in a high altitude environment, you're talking Denver. You're not talking Tennessee. I think you're going to be okay, Benji. Now, I get it. You've got some tall mountains there. You've got tons of hills. But really, those high altitude adjustments on those classic cars were meant for the Colorado area. And maybe, you know, parts of Washington up there where it gets way, you know, mile high up there. So I think you're going to be okay. But just in case, you got to find a good classic shop. A good classic shop who knows carburetors. There's still got to be a good carburetor shop in every major town. There's absolutely one somewhere here in the Clearwater area. So reach out to them, ask them if where you're at up in the hills of Tennessee, if the altitude is high enough that you have to do any adjustments. I think you'll be okay though.
And Benji did reply saying that no, unfortunately not related.
Okay, thanks for that, Benji. Benji has another question. If he wins the TRex, does he have to go on this safari trip? You don't have to go on the safari trip, but you can't give it to somebody else either. So you can go on the safari trip, or you can politely decline going on the safari trip, but you can't give it to your pal. You can't give it to your cousin Chuck Norris.
No, he said he was related to some basketball players from the 70s.
Oh, there you go. No, that's a stretch. Ooh. Anyway, You get my joke there, PJ?
Oh, that was a good one.
That's a stretch.
It took me a minute.
Okay. So, no, you don't have to go on the safari trip. We'll get to another safari question here in a little bit. May he see the Jeep and the TRX Easter eggs? Yes, but they're out having some stuff done right now, so not today. Benji, I promise you we'll show you some Easter eggs. Okay, from Pete. Pete, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. Chiantoretto? Did I get that right, Pete? I hope I did. How would it run in Arizona? So Kathy thinks that you're talking about the TRX, since it's in the Mailbag Wednesday photo today. And it's going to run great. You've got all that desert out there. You've got all those mountain roads. You've got all that wide open, expansive space, unless you're, up in Phoenix and then you've got as much congestion as LA anymore. Man, that T-Rex is going to rock your world in Arizona if you win it, Pete. So thanks for your question.
Jonathan Bill here has a question. Is the C8 video review on the schedule?
Yes. In fact, Genesis talked to me about that, and Genesis and I will be working on that review for you. We may even be bringing in a couple Corvette super specialists. Not that I am not a Corvette specialist. I mean, I worked on Vet Magazine for 7 years. But we may bring in a couple celebrity friends who I know to help me with that review. So yes.
I don't think people realize how well connected you really are, Chris.
Did you guys know that? So I worked on Vet Magazine for 7 years. I was the editor of High Performance Pontiac Magazine. I worked for the parent company of Motor Trend for those 7 years.
And you're right here with us.
And I'm just so happy that 7 years ago that the founders of Dream Giveaway called me on over and said, you want to move back out to California and work on more magazines, or do you want to hang out in Florida and have some fun with us? And I decided to hang out and have some fun. 7 years I've been here, guys. Great stuff.
And we are blessed to have you, that's for sure.
Oh, PJ, you are so kind.
Slim Goody says, and my name's on that Hellcat vehicle, please.
there you go. Hey, haven't heard from Mr. Mopar or No Car in quite a while. Wayman, so nice of you to put a question in. What rear gear ratio will this TRX come with? Easy answer, a 355. And now a question back to you guys. How does that compare to the rear gear ratio in the Raptor? Anybody know that answer? I know the answer, I looked it up. So I'll tell you guys that here in a moment if you don't know that answer. Anybody know it, PJ?
Nope.
410 gear in the Raptor and a 355 in the T-Rex. What does that translate to? That means that you're probably going to be able to hit a higher top speed in the T-Rex unless there's a governor on there. And remember, there's an 8-speed automatic. So you've got a couple overdrives in there as well. So Wayman Henry, so nice. Wayman, when are you going to come back to Florida and visit us? Wayman has such cool stories about his Mopar collection.
That's right. Chris, Mike Brown says you are a wealth of knowledge. I appreciate that. Lands Oil says in Poncho Perfection magazine.
Yeah, and Poncho Perfection, that's right. I'm the executive editor there.
Yep, and Slim Goody says, when I win the Hellcats, do I get the trailer for the Charger?
Trailer for the Charger with the Hellcats? No. The only prize package right now that comes with a trailer is the Kawasaki over there in the corner. And we've got 3 or 4 days. We have 4 days left on that. That ends on the 17th. Be sure to get your entries to win that at dreamgiveaway.com. That's the next one to end, is a Kawasaki, and then we'll talk about what ends after that after I get through
We've done some show and tows that came with a trailer.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
But not this time.
Not this one.
Yeah, not this time. And do you want to know why?
Tell me why, Chris.
The cost of 2 Hellcats with all the modifications in the Dream Giveaway garage, this is already a pretty maximum package right here, so we opted not to throw a trailer in this time.
That Durango could definitely pull a trailer.
That Durango could pull the Hellcat. Easy breezy. Okay. Let's see. And Floyd Richard Burdett, how does he get the license plates ahead of coming to drive the 2 Corvettes home? Well, PJ, I think you should answer that, shouldn't you? You're the one who helps out in license plates.
Yeah, if you're the winner, you get to sit with me and we go over all the title work and everything like this.
Yeah.
If you were the winner and you wanted to drive both your Corvettes home, we would give you temporary tags, as we are a Florida licensed car dealer here in the state of Florida. We can issue you temporary tags to drive to your location in the interim while you're going to get it registered at your local DMV and get real plates and real stickers on there. So we'll take care of you if you're the winner, and we'll be able to get you to drive home all of these vehicles if you felt like you wanted to.
All right, the last question, at least are pre-printed questions from another Jonathan Huddleston. And he's got feedback. He likes the Safari idea and the hunting rifle, and wishes we'd give away one with every giveaway. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's go.
Yes,
come on.
Definitely. Slim Goody says, so I need to bring someone if I win both? You could.
You could bring someone. You could each drive a vehicle back. Why not?
Or we can set you up with a transport company.
That's right.
Get these things on the road.
Now remember, guys, if you win the vehicle, it's as is, where is. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have the remainder of the factory warranty if it's valid and if it's not voided. So you'd still get that on these new vehicles. However, we don't pay for the transport to your door. How about taxes? We pay for the federal taxes. We pay for what Uncle Sam needs because you won a prize. However, once you get to your local DMV, they're going to tell you that there's something called a sales tax. Same thing that you see at the supermarket on non-food items, same thing that you see everywhere else. When you get that sales tax, it depends upon your state. Now, even though you won it and you did not purchase that vehicle from us, they will often look in a book and they will see a value, and PJ will also give you what we determine the book value to be. And then oftentimes the DMV will charge you sales tax based upon that fair market value. Am I correct on that, PJ?
That is correct, fair market value, but some places don't have a sales tax, and some places have a county and city tax, so it depends on kind of really where you are.
Yeah, like Vermont, I don't think Vermont has a sales tax on vehicles at all. Is it still that way?
But I know in New York City, you're going to get hit with a city tax, a county tax, a state tax.
So it depends where you are. And we have no way of knowing what those taxes are going to be because these rules are set up before the giveaway starts.
Yeah, we don't know where you are.
We don't know where you are. We don't know where the winner is going to be. So we cover the big tax. Because that's 33% of the fair market value of the vehicle. So say that the price of this Charger minus 20% new vehicle depreciation is 60 grand. That's 20 grand just in taxes that the government wants because you won this.
And then we're going to pay for it.
And then another 20 over there. In that case, I think it's 28. So combined, it's 48 grand just for the two Hellcats. We'll pay to the federal government. So listen, if you then go to your DMV and you have to write a check for 2 grand on 2 Hellcats, we already took care of the big part of it for you. We took care of the federal taxes for you. And listen, you don't write that check to us. It goes to your state government. So there you go, guys. That's how it works. Right, PJ?
Absolutely. So we got some more questions here. Benji, just out of curiosity.
Benji.
Will you ever do an original Hummer giveaway?
We've thought about it. Maybe, maybe not. With everything going electric, there's been quite a few discussions. Do we do an electric Hummer? 1,000 horsepower from GMC? We'll have to wait and see.
Benji also says, I believe the Durango might have a tow package.
Durango does have a tow package. It's got a big enough tow package on it, you can tow the Charger.
It says, so in order to take delivery, you would just need insurance, and that's a great thing. Yes, you would. We would give you the VIN numbers, you'd contact your insurance company, and just show us proof of insurance so that it can go out the door. Right,
and then once they're out the door, then have fun for the ride home.
Phil says he's driving his home.
Yeah.
If he wanted, he would come here and drive it home.
Can you believe Kathy got a comment from someone yesterday who said nobody has ever won? Tony Lanzalotti, are you out there watching today?
Yeah, he just
Tony,
commented.
Kathy got a comment yesterday saying nobody ever wins.
That's funny.
PJ, can you kind of zoom up there to the winners hangout?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, every banner up there is a winner.
And you can't see them from the backside.
80-some winners since 2008. It's all real. Our winners even chime in here on Facebook. Tony Lanzalotti, he won the Bandit Trans Am. Nathan Higgins won the Ultimate Fun Haver. The winners are real. And the winners are not named PJ and Chris, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if your name is PJ or Chris, you haven't won in a while.
There you go. All right, what else we have, PJ? Oh, Impala ends in less than 2 weeks. You guys have 13 days to get your entries. Okay, first time I've given you the promo code today. Facebook Live, go to www.dreamgiveaway.com, use that promo code. By the way, PJ and I went in the Tesla today. We figured out what we were doing wrong in the Tesla yesterday. We promised to get back with the zip code game. If not, end of this week, maybe next week, and we'll play it again, and we'll play it right next time.
By the way, Lands Oil did say he's here. So yes, there's a winner.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Tony.
Joseph says his name is going to be up there next.
Okay, that's what I like. Keep that thought going. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. How's that sound, PJ?
We're good.
We'll see you next time. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes like Hellcats and Porsches and Corvettes and Mustangs and Impalas and Super Bs and Kawasaki. Shopping spree. Camaros, Corvettes. It only happens here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time, everyone.